Guess we can rest a bit.
This might hurt a little. I see everything. Everyone hold hands. Find anything you like? Rest and rebuild! I see everything! Allow me! Our bond is strong!
That's close enough. Whoa,
Hold the line! Our bond is strong! Everyone hold hands! Allow me! Stand with me!
I'll be back.
It's a nice day, but I can't seem to shake this strange feeling. Let's just hope it's my imagination.
God Astro. Thank you for complete.
It's called being a freelancer.
I see everything.
Every little bit counts.
Lightning terrified. Burst rebuild. Our bond is strong. Allow me. Dissipate. Everyone hold hands. Let's change tactics. Hold the line.
Every little bit counts.
To Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Ethan went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Those things are so.
I should be able to get some juice. This and that.
What the... Where did he go? How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the Academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. However, had I wished to turn you over to the
Oh, right, you...
I have no interest. And these days, not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Everyone says, which brings me back. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction.
Alhaitham, you...
So that's your answer. But that does prove you do have some
That's right,
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Villain.
It's always better to...
Before us lies Aru.
Whoa.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you—
Alhaitham, do not think you can escape my judgment.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your act.
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or—
Seemed to me more like your own— Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of block. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long—
Has Alhaitham...
I won't waste my breath. Take it out. The Divine Knowledge Capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to—
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escaped.
Wait, the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you— As far as I'm aware, The other Matra have been speculating about your Have you been given a mission that's... Let's say... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority?
I should have known you'd be...
You two!
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great, finally! You gotta help us out.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every... Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality, but how dare you bring... It seems like... Hey, did...
Whoa, what's going on? Oh,
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have...
someone's calling for us!
That sounded like can't... Come on, you two! Gee...
All right.
Well, hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room. Please, let me introduce myself.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's...
There's no need to thank me. It's only...
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should... As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from... And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility. So please, have an eye. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures.
Oh,
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself...
All right.
That's what I like to hear.
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
wait.
I have nothing to hide. So there's no shame in explain. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned. Rather,
Huh?
a little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report, as General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected the power of the General. I realized then the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. I will never give up on this.
Sino seems depressed now that he's no longer the general. Well, Sino?
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a The sages asked you to investigate a
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes. I wasn't... After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told...
The most enticing...
Unfortunately, their words from my perspective. So, had I been less...
You mean... that the sages originally planned to
I'd already given up on the assignment, so it came as quite a surprise when I encountered.
Criminals do love to talk about.
Even though I ran, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a.
That's true.
I'm willing to apologize. I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haith. Answer me this.
Have I not made?
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. And now you, Dia. I believe.
Oh, sorry. I had nothing, but then I saw the.
Is that all? Well,
That's more like.
Whoa! What was that, Sam?
no need to worry. Now that you're fighting in a.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry.
The wind's died down. Candace still isn't.
When you put it that way.
Whoa! Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with this
Yes. They just keep coming.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round up. I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Hey! Rest and rebuild! Get with me! Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up? The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the same.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full. I am the chief of Aruvi.
Sir, I am also a.
I can't. Besides, Sand.
So, Ermin's
Everything in the natural.
Everyone in Aru Village. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a.
village keeper.
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars. The academia believes that they're.
Alas, but no one in.
I've had encounters with them.
The mantra.
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty,
Oh, you're the former.
Is it because you're reminded of her pay? But, is it really?
I'll be grateful. Let's start by. Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essential. Do you still have any questions for me before one of my former the academia? When Mad Scott initial Aru village was suddenly, despite the power after that.
The soft green light? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue.
Oh, no wonder.
If you are able. So, what do you make of. Really?
What? You don't believe?
No, it's Lesser Lord The Academia has. In addition.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says...
I've spent many years interrogating.
Good! Then you...
That look and how can this to think?
Alright, now it's our turn to... But easier said than...
Excuse me, are you here to help?
Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isa.
Is your
Hey, don't say that.
the person you're...
Grandpa is... I heard everything you said.
I was
Whoa.
Sorry, I was so...
All right.
Our bond is strong!
Hold the line! Bro!
Sorry.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my...
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much! Yeah!
All right. Let's ask the local residents.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did...
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Stay safe. Don't get hurt.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speak...
Oh, thank you.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young, so as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there.
Join the area.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's...
Huh.
Exactly. Those...
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you...
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else.
Let's not get on his back.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about...
Well, I only...
Hey, go on.
It's true. Would you want to live... Delavar also...
Is that...
Please.
The people here really like King Deshret.
Where is this...
I haven't run into him...
No, not a...
Sounds like you're not...
No, of course not. Oh.
I have many... So you'd best don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish.
Yes, got it. We'll do just...
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there.
Stand with me!
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, He yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. Well, this is where Grandpa usually
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain
So,
Huh?
yes.
Wait.
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest.
Sorry for the trouble.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been from the size and shape, they belong to an... The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints have...
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have a...
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the
Huh? So you can lure... Hey!
Exactly. Even deep within the...
No.
So someone's taking advantage... Are the rumors really true? Could the disappear...
It's highly...
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never...
Sounds like we'd better...
Let's head to our...
Everyone hold hands! Allow me!
Don't even think about it.
It's all a bunch of sharks. Really gonna come back from the dead?
Wonderful new life.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it. Not to mention, it seems somewhat...
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go...
If it was any other... Didn't you say that the village...
If Paimon remembers correctly...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the Scar Rip... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change...
Tia! You're amazing!
No merc can afford...
Let's head out.
Now hold on.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a... The desert is... Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no action... I need to go around and ask some questions. Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me.
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized The Wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It served Sumeru were cheap. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey,
No, besides...
Yep, we got...
Shh! Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful. Our mission started the moment we arrived. Let's go check out the tavern. Just our luck. None of them are here today. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just to...
I've got a... Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep...
Yes, how considerate.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Are we there yet?
Yep. This
place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. Not only...
So...
Uh-oh.
So you and Del...
But you got one?
If that's the case...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village...
Delavar. And Enger. You're here too, huh?
Long time no... Dia.
Yeah.
See?
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders. A new punching bag.
Rest and rebuild!
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? I'm guessing you're in... And of course you would believe, even though you heard we went to handle that so-called... That's what you thought. And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all... Okay.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh!
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and—
Oh! You mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, alcohol has a way of making people share with—
What about—
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to That's what you wanted to ask.
Wait! So—
No.
Wow!
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight—
So—
About what?
About how mercenaries—
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you dislike the Dendro Arch—
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary— I've begun to but I see through—
Dia!
Anyway, look— This should be all of them.
All right.
Candace?
Candace will be okay. She's been guarding Aru Village for
While I'm
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these—
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Right on time.
Paimon's been—
We've known each other—
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. Us mercs on—
Well, Paimon—
Really?
Oh, Simon—
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some
Oh!
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I?
Oh, there's no...
Perhaps I need to... Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry.
Yes, please.
Well, looks like Sino
You fear death. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here...
You've made your...
We may all be dead. The people of Aru... A war would only...
I'll tell you
I'm listening.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up
yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. He got us to lure them out of their houses and... You gotta believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. He,
I believe I may know what's going...
Uncle Anpu.
Okay.
If my sister... Sometime it strikes...
Which means...
Not the academia again.
Just as I... But what could they...
People are nothing... Regardless.
You're right.
Time to go.
Yes.
You got it.
All right.
Let's meet back here.
Well...
You were gone for... Hey, what?
You never...
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! There's just nothing...
Well... Anyway...
Enough with this...
No. I'm just surprised that you decided...
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah!
While you were...
Really?
To be honest, not to mention...
Huh?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take...
What is that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word...
You mean...
Hiding the Remember what Gandis said. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever present. Glad you're following. Among those,
Those eyes.
Don't change.
It's quite
Right.
She corrected her.
I think it's been...
Remember?
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic.
After speaking to the village chief, it became... By getting involved with the...
I'll pass on. You said that...
Liron!
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham.
Huh?
Go ahead and talk to her. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask, do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
even... We have friends in Sumeru, and we want...
Well, my apologies for posing.
I'll hate them told...
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. Some believe...
Speaking of which...
Yeah. Slowly, I just stopped talking, and then it happened.
You can tell them.
Alright. I actually...
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. It used to be...
I confirmed this with Bud. Because we're in the middle of a desert, you would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.